agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, the approval of minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Krasinski, seconded by Mrs. Riddell to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
I tried to do it by memory.
Yes.
But first, no. I'm embarrassed because I wrote it down so I wouldn't. Papersky?
Healthy.
I wanted him to struggle a little.
I know, thank you.
You know, we're
You did a
gonna
fine
hear-
job on that.
We haven't set the precedent, so.
So what did you vote after all that? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Yes. Mr. Pratt?
Yes.
Approves 5-0. Next is the claims.
Make a motion to approve the claims.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to approve the claims. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Olga?
Yes.
Mr. Krasinski? Yes. Mr. Pratt?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Next, election of officers.
I make a motion that we remain with the same officers and liaison positions, if we can do those both together.
Second.
Kill two birds with one stone on that. Motion made by Mrs. Riddell, seconded by Mr. Krasinski, that the officers remain the same as do the liaison positions. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Olga?
Yes.
Mr. Krasinski? Yes. Albert votes yes. Mr. Pfaff?
Yes.
Passes 5-0. You thought you got me on that one, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, and right here I have Pethorsky written down here, so I wouldn't forget. You want to take care of the appointments now? We have a BZA position, a 2-year term, and a plan commission term to fill out Mr. Scalca's term, and then, which ends February 9th, and then extend it a three-year term. And that is a council president appointment. So I am appointing Max Correa to fill those 2 spots for the Plan Commission and the BZA. And then also we have a council appointment for Darren Mercer for his term on the Plan Commission for a,
His term expires February 9th,
okay,
so it'll be for a 3-year term commencing February 9th.
okay. And I'm guessing you'll accept that since.
Sure, yes, sir.
Sir, I'll make a motion.
Second.
Oh, I thought you were going to second that. I was waiting for you. Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Pfaff for Darren Mercer, term on the Plan Commission from February 9th for a 3-year term. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Pethorsky?
Yes.
Mr. Krasinski?
Yes.
Mr. Pfaff?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Next, utilities, MCO report.
As you're probably pretty well aware, not much gets done in the utility end of things in December, just because contractors and that are working so much. Some of the stuff's still the same as it was last time. The controls at the water plant are working well. I don't think we've had any problems. The alarm seems to be working okay. We've got most of the things we wanted to have alarms on are there. We did order the voltage regulator for the generator. It's not delivered yet. IDEM will be inspecting the water facility next week. They call it sanitary survey, so they'll be here next week, and they'll be there probably a good part of the day, going through everything and looking at stuff. So I don't foresee any problems or any surprises. So wastewater side, the surge protection device has been installed at the wastewater plant. I think it was on the 14th they did that. I was not there, but they were there. Brainstormers was on site, went through the computers. They replaced one of the hard drives in one of the computers, one of the backup units that's there. Either that unit's bad or the hard drive they brought in to install is bad. I wasn't there today to talk to them, but I'm going to have to, I'm wanna sit down with Mark and go look at a couple things anyway. But I think we're always making some progress on that, and that's a good thing. I'm gonna talk to him about maybe a different type of, hard drive to put in there too. I don't know if he's putting those in or not, so, but we'll look at some different options. The other thing we've been looking at is, working on a program for cleaning and televising some of the gravity sewers in town. We did get just a budget quote for that, but I think we want to talk to Councilman Fath about this. I think we want to look at it more of a project type of thing where we look at doing some GIS work for the utilities so we can get the mapping done well. At the same time, then look at probably doing coming up with an area to do some cleaning, televising, and that type of thing with some of the, mostly in the old part of town. I think that's something that needs to be done. I think it'll help a lot. And I'm going to have Randy Decker from our company come in and go over what they're doing in Hebron with the GIS system that they have. It's a pretty impressive things they can do with that. So, like I said, we'll be working with Councilman Path on that, put a project together. And then the cleaning and televising, we did it, we've done it at several locations. And I think it's better to do a bid project where you get an engineer involved and you put a spec together. So then you got everything in writing, and there's no questions on whose responsibility certain things are in that. Because it's more than just cleaning and running a camera up there. You've got, if there's root problems, or if there's repairs that need to be made, who makes the call on whether they get repaired now or you do it later. And it's just we did a big project in Hebron, and it was I was glad we did it that way instead of just trying to do it ourselves. So, like I said, we'll get together and hopefully by next meeting or the meeting after. Now's the time to really go into it, because the work gets, they start filling up their slots, and the pricing isn't as competitive as you get into the later years. But there's 3 companies that we've worked with in the past that do this type of work that are local, and I think we can, and I really think we can come up with a pretty good project. So, but
I think that GIS is a good idea because, with dock control and keeping everything, over time stuff gets lost, and having everything in one place is going to be real helpful going in the future. So that's where everything's headed. So it's amazing the thick file of tap or shut off locations. I know Adam. There's just all these different versions and all these different books, and you're just not sure which is right and which isn't right. So I think we get it. It's going to be a project. It's going to take a lot of effort, especially on Adam and Brett's part. Which basically what you do is you go out and you locate the shut offs, and we'll flag them in that, and then however we come in, and then we get them put in with the GIS. So. The good thing is the product, part of the product that you get is an aerial map that you can actually blow up. It's on the computer, and it's on an aerial photograph, so you really know where within a couple feet where the shut-offs are.
You can count on it being right.
Yeah, 95% of the time.
when you got a foot or two of snow on the ground,
and
the shut off,
it's
right. 100% of the time, 60% of the time.
That's right.
Movie everywhere.
But other than that, I think everything's running well.
Do you have anything? We have a contract from MCO for the next year. Did you review it? Or?
It's identical in terms of the prior contract, that is a 1-year contract, the other one was an open-ended contract. And the cost is a little bit different. The current contract is $49.83 a month. The new contract proposal is $51.57 a month. Besides that, the terms are pretty much identical.
and I think, your work out here has been very helpful and commendable.
Thank you.
And the guys, I think, are learning a lot, and, things are running smooth out here compared to what they have been.
It's a very good place to work, and everybody's got the same vision, which makes it a lot easier, and a lot more progressive.
Thanks to you and the
Yep,
guys that work.
guys are doing a really good job.
I would make a motion that we enter into this contract with MCO for 2018.
I'll second.
For 2019. I've got to change my mental calendar. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes. Yes.
Mrs. Popowski? Mr. Bashinsky?
Yes.
Mr. Pfaff?
Yes.
Albert votes yes. Passes 5-0.
Thank you.
This is my signature. Streets?
With a witness.
Streets?
Yeah, we have, Lochner contract for the, community crossing grant engineering. I think Randy's approved it, and he's got the original down there. Or,
Oh, my
Lori, Mike's got it. It's, not to exceed 15,000, run through the year 2020. So I'd like to make that motion that we accept that. Lochner engineering.
I'll second the motion. Motion made by Mr. Kupinski, seconded by Albert, to enter into the consultant agreement with H.W. Lochner. Is there any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Popowski?
Yes.
Mr. Bashinsky?
Yes.
Mr. Pfaff?
Yes.
Albert votes yes. Passes 5-0.
And then we have the community crossing grant agreements with the state that have to be approved by you and Lori. Those are the ones that have to be signed in blue. Got it.
I don't know what year it is, but I got my blue pen.
So I'd like, this, then we'll go down to, they send it to Purdue University, and it's called LCAP, but it's part of the state's ritual to get the stuff moving so we can get the bids out.
Okay, we need a motion
I make
to,
the motion to do that.
okay. I'll second. Motion made by Mr. Bashinsky, seconded by Albert, to sign the local roads and bridge matching grant agreement. Any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Popowski?
Yes.
Mr. Bashinsky?
Yes.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. Anything else on streets?
That's all I have right now.
Okay. Parks?
I have nothing yet. I'm looking for the porta potty bid, but,
Is that this year we do it, or is that a 2-year? We might have to wait.
oh, man.
I don't know, I don't think I can handle it.
Waiting.
I know, I can't ever handle it. It's just the excitement.
Exciting.
I bet. That's why I came back.
You don't need a Rose Bowl parade like Pasadena when you got the porta potty agreement.
I'd like to say the, beautification committee sign at the Main Street Park.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Very nice.
Looks really nice.
Mhm.
Nice addition.
Yeah.
When's the next beautification committee meeting?
That's Jackie, I'm not sure, she's not here.
Soon.
so- Yeah.
As soon as the snow melts.
June.
Yeah, just so. Anything else on parks? Please.
We had 651 calls for service in December, 112 traffic stops, 21 assist other agency calls, 14 ordinance violations, and 9 accidents.
You don't want anybody to agree with that?
No, I'm good.
Anything else on
March.
anything on finance?
No.
I've been playing phone tag with the NIPSCO engineer about looking at the police station, about putting one gas service in. So we don't have anything on that. I sent an email to, Port County Emergency Management / Homeland Security about we're selling the building, and to please, if they would like to take their siren off before they have to deal with a property owner, a different property owner. And I had, told them that we had approved a spot in Prairie Meadow for it, like in the spring, so the ball's in their court. I just sent them a friendly reminder email. Nothing else on fine stuff? Huh? Yeah. They asked me where they could put it, and I said, the same place we told you in April that you agreed to it, so. Miscellaneous, we have conflict of interest statement.
Every year, Tom submits one at the beginning of the year with regard to the hardware store, so this just needs to be accepted by the town council.
I will make a motion that we accept the conflict of interest statement from Tom Pfaff. Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mrs. Riddell to accept the conflict of interest statement from Tom Pfaff. Is there any discussion? Mrs. Riddell?
Yes.
Mrs. Paforski?
Yes.
Mr. Krasinski?
Yes.
Mr. Pfaff? And Albert votes yes. Do we need to sign anything or just approve it?
That's it.
Okay. Any citizen comments?
Hey, great job, tearing down that house. Looks much better over there.
Yeah, the big open area.
Big open area, yeah.
Yeah, Kurt did a nice job on that.
It did fill up with water, but today.
Yeah.
Nice little pond.
Lake Westville.
We'll have a stock here that holds it.
This was gonna do some work down at the police station, I would like to impress on too, this is what they do before we get guarantees.
Yeah, I think what they're gonna do, they have to look in to see if the size of the service coming in for what we are running, it doesn't have to be, but it used to be. It's more of a, and probably, there's no cost to the engineer coming out. And I talked to one of their gas side guys, and he says a lot of times, that's all they have to do or something. He says,
Was that for the generator?
no, there's, right now, there's three different, and we will put that into the demand too, that, right now, there's three different meters in there. So we're paying a minimum bill and service charge on each one.
I had to increase the size of the gas main for us, for the generator over there, so maybe they could even use a separate one or
We
something.
did back here too, I think. We
Yeah, we did.
had to put a different meter in, bigger meter to handle it. So, yeah, I'll let them know we're possibly getting one of those someday. Is there anything else? I will make a motion that we adjourn. Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mr. Krasinski to adjourn. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, being none, meeting adjourns at 7:18.
18 minutes.
Happy New Year.